Hi, this is Toby with HMC Electronics. We're going to be taking a look at the BFN802 air ionizer from Transforming Technologies. The BFN802 is a two-fan air ionizer. It has an effective area coverage of 2 feet by 3 feet. It uses AC technology like all the other BFN ionizers. An AC ionizer. Best way to describe how those work, if you look at other ionizers on the market, they may be referred to as DC ionizers. On a DC ionizer, the emitter points right behind this little grill here, the emitter points either put out positive or negative ions. On an AC unit, more desirable unit, you've got an emitter point that puts out both positive and negative. Why is this a plus? Well, on a DC emitter point, if one emitter point should go down, you've got an ionizer that is now imbalanced. On an AC ionizer, the emitter points last much longer, years in fact. If an emitter point were to go down, your ionizer is still perfectly balanced. It's putting out less ion charge, but it is still perfectly balanced because the emitter point you just lost was putting out both positive and negative. It's a good idea at this point to mention how to take care of your emitter points. Like I said, the emitter points do last for years, many, many years in fact. On each of these units, you've got this little knob in the front, and that is about as easy as it gets. You just turn it at the end of the shift, and that's it. That's how you clean your emitter points. Very, very simple indeed. The BFN802 would normally be mounted. In fact, actually comes with hanging brackets to just kind of attach right in here, and they take about 5 minutes to install. One of the most obvious features that you can see here, this light here, on a lot of ionizers, fluorescent light, doesn't give off an awful amount of light, and fluorescent lights also get hot. LEDs throw a ton of light, give off no heat, and last forever, plus they use barely any energy at all, 9 watts, things like that. So this is a great little addition and somewhat unique to the Transforming Technologies line right now. The effective area of coverage on the BFN802 is 3 feet by 2 feet on your workspace. Again, you'd just be hanging that directly from your overheads. As far as things such as decay time, decay rate, balance, things like that, you've got a plus minus balance on your charge. As far as decay rate, well, that's an interesting thing. When you test for that, you generally take a field meter, you put it 18 inches away, and you do a test. That's a great way of doing it. You can say, wow, decay rate's about 2 seconds. Only thing is, you don't really hang an overhead ionizer 18 inches away from your product. That would be kind of useless, in fact. So, what I recommend is you fire up your ionizer, take your field meter, get a charge on it, or charge plate analyzer if you have one of those, but just get a field meter, put a charge on it, put it under the ionizer and test it from there, and you're still going to see that once the unit is running, once it's actually flooding that area, that decay rate is not that different from the 2 seconds that it is when you're doing that test at 18 inches. Ionizers obviously use fans, and fans give off a little bit of noise. This one here, when run at its highest setting, is 48 decibels. So that's a little bit louder than you might be getting from a fume extraction unit. The only thing is, when we recommend you set up these, we don't recommend that you set it up on the highest setting. It's actually blowing an awful lot of air, 200 CFM out of this thing. Start it on a rather low setting, do your tests, do your ESD tests, see if that works, and then slowly go up from there. You'll be surprised at how low you can have the unit set and have it still be very, very effective. Well, I hope I have clued you in a little bit as to the BFN802. If you are looking for more information, everything that I talked about came from our own website, hmcelectronics.com. Go to that, type in BFN802. We've got these specs, we've got the tech specs, we've got the factory's tech specs, loads of info for you to review. If you do have any further questions, you're always welcome to email us, give us a call, drop us a line, and we'll be happy to help you out. Thanks for watching, and happy soldering.